In the 1870s, economics took a turn that quietly demolished one of Marx's central claims. A group of thinkers, Jevons, Menger, and Walras, launched what we call neoclassical economics, and at its heart was a new theory of value. Recall that Smith, Ricardo, and Marx all relied on the labor theory of value, the idea that a thing's value comes from the labor poured into it. The neoclassicals replaced this with the subjective theory of value. Value isn't in the object, it's in the eye of the consumer. Specifically, it's determined by marginal utility, the satisfaction you get from one additional unit of something. And because each extra unit gives you a little less satisfaction than the last, you'll pay less for it. That's why demand curves slope downward, prices emerge from the dance of supply and demand, coordinating millions of buyers and sellers with no central planner in sight. Now notice the political dynamite here. If value is purely subjective, set by voluntary exchange, then Marx's claim that workers are exploited loses its footing. In neoclassical terms, workers are paid their marginal product, and capitalists earn a return on the productivity of their capital. The moral case for socialist redistribution suddenly gets much harder to make. But, and this is crucial, neoclassical economics is not a blanket endorsement of laissez-faire. It carefully identifies market failures, the situations where free markets don't deliver good outcomes. There are four big ones. Public goods, like national defense or clean air, markets underproduce them because you can't easily charge people. Externalities, like pollution, costs dumped on third parties, so markets overproduce the dirty stuff. Information asymmetries, and natural monopolies. These market failures are the mainstream economic justification for environmental regulation, public health policy, antitrust law, and public education. So neoclassical theory cuts both ways. Finally, there's a fascinating offshoot, public choice theory, developed by Buchanan and Tulloch in the 1960s. They took neoclassical assumptions and pointed them straight at government itself. Politicians and bureaucrats, they argued, are self-interested too. Politicians want re-election, bureaucrats want bigger budgets. Buchanan called this politics without romance. It predicts things like regulatory capture, where industries take over the agencies meant to regulate them. Log rolling, vote trading among legislators, and the political business cycle, where governments juice the economy right before an election, a bracing, unsentimental view of how power really works.